It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Flowers. 2nd down, Jackson. He's going to run it. A big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards.
This defense knew coming in that controlling this quarterback as a runner was a huge component to today's game. The plays he's able to make as both a designed runner, but it's the scramble plays. That's what really kills you. We see here early in the game they couldn't corral him, and it leads to a big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. In motion comes Andrews. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's in! Henry, touchdown Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Now Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
Aguilar goes off in motion. On the give, here's Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Jackson now on second down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Robert Woods back to return for the Texans. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Now he takes off. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Jackson now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Get better results than hand washing with your dishwasher. Stay Vacuum Plus. Your dishwasher does the work for you. Temperatures up to 140 degrees. 2 hot for pans. Some dishwashers have a standard system. Pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom. Plastic and glass round.
Point after now from Tucker.
Switch to your dishwasher and stay Plus.
His kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And the Texans are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A first down on a gain of 11.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throwing is Stroud. And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are back within 4. It is 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the air one more time with Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. No motion over Flowers. On play action, here's Jackson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good, and the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Ravens were led in that first half by who else? The former MVP, Lamar Jackson. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll run on first down with Nixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
The Texans set to punt this one away as he's on to punt for the second time. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Texans offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the 2nd half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Stroud to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll work forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. That is quickly out to Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Here's Stroud. Out wide, it's Diggs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, that's a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Hardy now with the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. Second and a yard. Aguilar goes off in motion. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at a third down.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. This is Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
The quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
To throw is Stroud. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
If you are paying by interest rates on credit cards, you're running money this holiday. To reduce your credit payments and you can stop and now for high interest rates. You can slash over multiple payments, save on and interest charges, and pay all your credit card debt balance. You don't have to be good with another 53 hours.
On the give, here's Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Stroud going to set up to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
This is the Democratic National Convention. Yeah, now we're having fun. Yeah, that's right. It's that kind of party. Anything goes, extra fun. Woo!
This wasn't on my invitation. Did you make Bill the first invitation?
Everybody, let's play Pablo, huh? It's not usually played with such a large group. It's your system. Let's sing a song.
Bill, I am Lenore and I don't love you. I left you forever because you're lazy and no good. We fight so loud all the neighbors can hear it. We fight during the day, we fight during the night. You know, we can work stuff out. I'm a good. Well, if I wanted to work things out, I would have called. I don't love you anymore. That's it. I don't love you. That's all. That's why you left? It's simple as that. You didn't even want the courtesy to send me a dear job letter? Well, what I can do now. And I'll tell you something I've worked. Dear John, man, I'll tell you that right now. There are a lot of women who want to please with me. So you want to get away. You get out. You don't deserve anybody for no trade. Okay, Bill. That's what I'm doing, man. field now on. Yep, the wind's at your back, buddy. Merry Christmas.